Store's really close, we're almost there. So, the drill needs to charge some more before we finish making that box. So we're gonna go to the store to buy some soil to put in the box. I guess I should tell you that this is apparently the intro to a video on how to mix soil for a raised bed garden, which I know some stuff about soil. One of the things that you can do to like make yourself look real pretentious is to not call it soil, but to call it growing media. So I'm gonna talk to you about growing media while we drive to the store. There's lots of different things you can put in your box. And really, like, one of the main reasons, oh dear. One of the main reasons why you're building the box in the first place is that you don't want to just put any old dirt in there. You gotta take care of that box. So, you can get like garden soil. Some companies actually make blends that are like designed for raised beds. I don't really know what goes into those. But the conventional soil mix that is, I think it's called like Miracle Mix or something like that, is a 1-to-1-to-1 ratio of garden soil, peat moss, and either perlite or vermiculite. And those basically, garden soil is just like compost and that kind of thing, that kind of stuff. Peat moss is a much drier thing. It kind of like makes the soil lighter. I'll show you what these look like when we mix it up in the box. And then perlite and vermiculite are different kinds of rocks, essentially. I think they're some kind of volcanic rock, or at least perlite is. I don't really know what vermiculite is, to be honest. Just so you know, though, you can spend a lot of money on soil media very quickly, and perlite and vermiculite in particular are like super duper expensive if you don't know where to buy them. So we're not going to do a 1-to-1-to-1 ratio. We're probably just going to buy some random shit and throw in the box. That's what we did last time. So much like many of our cooking videos, rather than giving you any useful information, we're just going to go through the motions and you'll see how it goes. So we're filling up a 4x4 raised garden bed, and you gotta calculate volumes, right? So this is 4 feet by 4 feet by 10 inches. It's 10 inches tall, but you don't need it quite up all the way to the brim. So if you calculate that, 4 times 4 is 16. That's 16 cubic feet. And then if you multiply that by 10 out of 12 inches, you get something like a little over 13 cubic feet. So that's how much total soil we're gonna buy. I mean media. Various media. It's crowded here today. What a surprise. Also, in case any of you are wondering, this is not my car. And it's not any of our cars. Dun dun dun. So we'll start with 2 bags of garden soil, and Kevin will start spreading it around. Next I'm gonna add half the bag of peat moss. Peat moss is peat moss? I don't really know. Is it just dried peat? So about half the bag, and you can see with this, super light and fluffy. It breaks up real thin to make your nice airy soil. Then I'm gonna add some more soil. Throw it in a bag of vermiculite. I feel like we're making a fine soil soup. And this stuff is real airy, so you gotta dump it close to the bed. This one's got a little bit of mold, but it's not a big deal. It'll all cook out. Raised beds get real hot, actually. So the soil actually will cook a little bit, so to speak, when it heats up outside. And add more vermiculite and the rest of our peat moss. I just think it's easier alternating things to get them mixed up. Well, that's how you do it. After Kevin mixes up a little bit more, I'm gonna hit it with a hose. The peat moss and the vermiculite lightens up the soil and lets roots grow easier. Plants seem to like it. And mixing media, soil media, just seems plants like that a lot. They'll grow better. You can also do some of this mixing with your hands if you don't have a pitchfork. You're gonna wash off some of the mud.
What does this do?
It helps the soil settle somewhat into the box. I'm not going to spend too much time doing this because it's about to thunderstorm. So And that's free water. And then that's how you make a raised bed garden. We'll probably wait to put plants in there because we don't know exactly what we want to put in there. But yeah, stop burping, Jesus. You know, I think all summer long and maybe in the autumn you'll see me come out here and harvest some veggies and herbs that we'll use on the show. And people will be like, ah, that's nice. Yeah. Well, that's how you do it.